know how you balance a 3-year-old's expectation of attention with needing to work from home without feeling excluded and undervalued.
Yeah. So the biggest, thanks for that, Jabu. So the biggest challenge for our parents today, for me personally, and in the conversations I've had with teachers and parents and working mums and dads, is exactly the young age group, because a 3-year-old realistic expectation concentration span 3 minutes. Realistic expectation 4-year-old 4 minutes, and then we go to 5 minutes for a 5-year-old, and then double that for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on the child's ability. So when you have a 3-year-old, sure, it is a huge challenge because their concentration span is so short. So it would be wise for you to have a whole list of different activities. So it may be, there'll be construction, there'll be sand play, there'll be some TV time, some constructive TV time, there'll be they'll have books. You're going to have to make a list of what you can access. And I think for me too, the conversation around work and parents, and Warren and I touched on this very briefly in our previous conversation, is I think the workspace also, when you set up meeting times, is make sure that you recognize that there are going to be challenges with young kids, because it's an unrealistic expectation to put them in the room, close the door, and then have a complete focus here and not to worry about what's happening there. So I think the workspace too, if you're a boss, if you're in a team, is to be considerate and to say, so Renee, you've got a 3-year-old, what's the best time of day to have this meeting with you? I mean, I've sat on Zoom calls today. I sat on one for an hour and a half. Well, hello. I was gone. You lost the person lost me after 40 minutes. And I just kept my thing on mute and my camera off, and they didn't know I was doing something else, but I was listening. So what is that like for a kid? So, yeah. So, Jobo, I'm not sure if that answers the question, but it is really a time of doing things differently. Have the list and see what works for your 3-year-old. And perhaps, I'm not sure, in our street, we have neighbors, and even though there is social, physical distancing, I've seen families sitting in the driveway with, one of the parents and then 3 of the kids physically distanced, but doing something and being supervised. So it's really about getting to really being about creative at this time, and then having a voice and saying, this isn't working for me, I'm struggling here, I need help. What is needed, what I need is some help.